right, so here we have a early model Silver Shadow, and we're going to be taking a look underneath it at the hydraulic system here. As a matter of fact, you climb underneath there. This is the engine, there's the exhaust pipes, there's the oil pan. Here's our two accumulators. These are the accumulators here, charged with 1100 psi of nitrogen up in there. You can see, they're rusty, but they're still sealed. There's nothing really leaking there. So there's your accumulator valve up above there. There's your sensor there that lets you know if it runs, pressure sensor, lets you know when it runs low. It lights up inside to let you know that we're low on pressure. You have both of them here. And as we roll back here is the transmission. This is a General Motors Turbo Hydromatic tranny. This one was replaced. This is a 1979 trans. The Rolls-Royce here is about a 75 or 76 because it still has the gas tank filler on the lower right side fender instead of on the driver's side pillar, where they changed it in 77. Here's the brake calipers up here. We have two calipers in the front. There's the front, and here's the rear. The rotors look okay on that. Over here on the passenger side, caliper there, caliper there. We then proceed back to the electric shifter. This is the electric shifter right here. There it is right there, the number UG13375. And we come around this side, you can take a look at the electric shift. This is, so it's a General Motors Turbo 400 transmission with the Rolls-Royce electrics here for the electric shift. Here is your rat trap. This is the rat trap right here. You also have your G valves in there, along with your distribution valves. You can see all the hoses going to the distribution valve for the upper valve and the lower valve. Then we come back here, there's another G valve right back in here. So there's your G valve right here. Then all your distribution blocks back here. So, you know, and here's your little push right in there. There's the valve that goes in and out. You can see that the micro switch goes to that. There it is right there. So there we have that. You can see all the hoses and the wires for the hydraulic system under here. We then come back here. You have your dual emergency brake here. Here's your fuel pump under here. This is installed. It runs the fuel down here, and then we come to the back, and in the back we have our calipers. There's our big Rolls-Royce caliper back there, emergency brake setup here, and then over here we have the shocks, the drive shafts that come down along with the caliper over here on this side. And they're going ahead and disconnected the one for the right height controller. So we're going to change out the height controller here, and we're going to take a look and see what's leaking on that. Here's another down here. See all of the hydraulic systems here. Very complex system here on these old Rolls Royces. Differential, you can see the size of this big differential along with the carrier back here that holds it in. And then as we come to the back, you have your exhaust that comes out here, and then the back of the car. So there you have it. We're going to continue watching the disassembly here, the removal of that right height controller. So there's something, either a seal is not in place or something, which we're going to find out here as soon as it comes apart. Back through here again. Take a look at the fuel pump. Wire goes through for the emergency brake. Here's your drains that come from the windshield. They come down the, oh, that's a carburetor. That's actually your carburetor. And then we have the drains for the windshield. It's usually get clogged up, and then they back up the water. Here's your starter That's the starter right there on the passenger side by the engine, right up against the transmission. So there you have it.